Hello, and welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. This is my entry for the super huge Ginormous build-off. Now this was phase 2 of this build, of a 5-stage build, and this was my entry into my favorite sweet or candy. So I decided to choose the O. Henry Candy Bar. Now, this particular gasser is called A. Henry Gasser. So, hey, a play on words there. So this was going to be pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get this car torn apart and see what we came up with. Go ahead, grab your favorite adult beverage, and join along as we do today's build for the super huge Ginormous build-off Phase 2. Let's get started.
It's time to start the autopsy.
I've already drilled out the bottom, so let's go ahead and get the car apart. Got 2 posts, one in the front and one in the rear. Now the post in the front is actually holding the engine in place. Here's the interior and the windshield. They look fantastic the way they are. Here's the base. Now, I thought I was going to have to chrome the wheels in the back, but I like the way it looks. So we're going to go ahead and leave the wheels as they are. Those are real riders, and they look really good. Here's the body. Front end comes apart as you take the base off. Here's the engine that holds one of the posts, and that's solid metal. And here's the body. We'll get those posts drilled out. We'll get it in the citrus strip and get that all cleaned up. That looks great. Let's go ahead and move on. Here we're going to paint the body with Spectre Flame Yellow. Now I didn't polish this to a mirror finish. I kind of like that brushed metal look underneath. So we'll go ahead and spray the Spectre Flame over that after we've cleaned it with the degreaser from Zep and get it ready for the paint. But that's going to look fantastic. Let's move on. Now we let the paint dry overnight, and it looks pretty good. Here are the decals I made up with my iColor 560 printer. This is going to look great. Get your decal in place, use a cotton swab, and squeegee out the excess water. We'll do both sides of the car. We'll also do the front end of the car. Here's the candy bar broken in half. We'll put that on the back quarter panel. Be careful when you're using your tweezers or anything sharp like this, because you can definitely dig into the decal and ruin it. So please be careful when you do that. Now some people will use a toothpick or something like that. You can still tear it with the toothpick, but it'll definitely rip if you push hard enough with those metal tweezers. Here's a graphic I made for the top of the car. O. Henry Candy Bar with some red stripes in there. Let's squeegee it out and smooth it out. Now you may have to do this a couple of times because it's liable to pucker on you a little bit as you go to put the other pieces on. Just check them before you decide to set it away for the night. Now if you're getting anything out of this video whatsoever, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, mash that like button, and let me know that you're getting something out of this video. Now, I usually do have a couple sets of decals here. This happened to fold underneath itself, and I couldn't pull it out. So I went ahead and cut out another one and got that taken care of, and then it looked fantastic. We'll let that dry overnight, and then we'll put some Diecast Graveyard 2K clear on it. Here's all the pieces. Here's the body with that Diecast Graveyard 2K clear. That looks fantastic. Here's the front end with the Nestle's logo on the front and O. Henry on top of the hood. Here's the base. We didn't do anything to that. That looks great with the real riders. Here's the interior and the windshield. Let's go ahead, put everything together, and give my creation life.
Lies! Lies, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
Here's what we started with, this Matchbox Henry J. Gasser. Now this car itself is a fantastic build, and I really enjoy this casting. They're not the cheaper ones because this is what they consider moving parts, but it's a fantastic car. And if you want to customize one of these, get yourself a couple of these and have some fun with it. I really like the opening hood, and the features of this car look great. And, you know, like I said, O. Henry, so I decided to have a play on words here with the Henry J. Gasser. But we took everything apart, we got the paint all stripped out, we cleaned it all up, we polished it up to a point, but we didn't make it a mirror finish. I wanted that brush look. Went over it with the Redline Shop yellow Spectre Flame, and it turned out great. Once we got the decals on there and got it clear coated, the car turned out absolutely incredible. And here's what we got to. Look how nice this car turned out. I truly enjoyed this build. Now I'm hoping you'll check out all the other builds from the Super Huge Ginormous Build-Off Phase 2. And that'll be coming up soon. If you haven't gotten your build submitted with your glamour shots, please go ahead and get them to me super quick, because you're going to have just a few more days to get those in. But my build doesn't get any videos or any votes because I'm not... I'm participating, but I'm not in it for the votes, okay? This is just to participate in the builds to encourage you folks too. But check out everybody's build, and when you come in to vote, try and vote for your favorite car, not just your buddy's car, okay? Let's see what everybody else has submitted, and let's have a lot of fun doing this, because I truly enjoyed this, and I hope you all are having fun with it. Thank you so much for participating in the Super Huge Ginormous build. We'll have the recap for Phase 2 coming up, and I'll also reveal the next Phase 3 subject. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. Watch all the other builds too. Thank you, and cheers.